Today's video is crowdfunded by you and sponsored by petflow.com. Today I'm going to introduce you guys to June the Jumper. Now, June actually listens really well when it's just her and her family. It's just that when guests come over, she tends to get pretty excited. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get your dog under control when guests come over. What is the one thing that you wish you could make more progress on with your dog? Tell me in the comments below and we might make a video about it. Click thumbs up to tell me you're enjoying the videos, and of course, don't forget to subscribe so you'll be notified every time we upload a new episode of the Dog Training Revolution. If you understand that the most effective type of training needs to be enjoyable for our dogs, share this video. So far, around 260 of you have made monthly contributions averaging between $5 and $10 a month. Those contributions have been tremendous in helping us do so much more with the videos that we've been making lately. So thank you. Now, let's go meet Britta, Chris, and their dog, June. Chris, why don't you tell me a little bit about June?
June is a rescue. Britta has a job where she drives around rural parishes a lot, and she was visiting shelters and found June at Plaquemines Animal Welfare Society. So June seemed like a good fit.
Britta, why don't you tell me some of the issues you're having with June right now?
She's a really happy, energetic dog. So, you know, one of the main things is if she's meeting new people, she's jumping all over them. She's kind of demanding when she wants to play, and she doesn't want to stop because she's just a year old. So, you know, it's hard to tell her no, and she's always nipping at you and trying to keep you playing all the time. So those are the two main things that we're really struggling with right now.
Yeah, I think that probably sounds familiar to a lot of you at home as well. You know, this sounds like a great dog to work with. Energetic dogs are my favorite dogs in the world because they're just so enthusiastic and so ready to get into learning. Though that's sometimes at odds with teaching a dog to not jump, because you want to be exciting, you want to be playful, you want to be happy, but that might also encourage the jumping. So we have to kind of strike a balance. That'll be part of our challenge today. I'd like to kind of see what we're working with. Is she allowed on the furniture?
We can't keep her off.
I see that. You know, this is normal, as you can see. We don't want to just come down hard on her right now for jumping. We haven't really introduced this concept to her, so we're going to be kind of tolerant, let her adjust to her surroundings. Usually a good way to reduce jumping like this when you have company, she's very vocal, is to have them on a leash. So I think we should put her on a leash right now.
Definitely.
It's super common for dogs to jump, especially friendly dogs, because dogs like to greet us at the face. They're trying to get up and say hello to us and give us lots of kisses. So that is the reason most dogs jump. Petflow.com has and continues to be an incredibly valuable partner to the dog training revolution. I don't know how many of you have tried having your dog food auto-shipped by Petflow.com to your house, but it makes your life incredibly easy. Petflow will allow you to set up any time increment you want between every 2 and 16 weeks to have food automatically shipped to your house. Now, if something changes or you're going out of town or you just want to edit that time period, you can do that anytime. Or if you see, you know what, it's not working for me, you can cancel as well. You must know by now that Petflow.com has almost every brand of dog food imaginable. Also, their prices are very good. I think you'll be surprised when you see that, and you'll be supporting the dog training revolution as well. So visit petflow.com/ZachGeorge and enter code ZACH20 to get 20% off of your first purchase. You can see that June is ready to get into training now, I think. This is an issue, guys. Before we can reasonably expect our dogs to listen to us, we have to be able to get their eyes on us, especially when they're really distracted. Now remember, unlike traditional dog training, which focuses on jerking the leash to get our dog's attention on us, we're gonna focus on a more potent form of communication, which is getting that eye contact. Now, I know you guys watch my videos, and I know you've worked a little bit with Look at Me. I was hoping you could kind of demonstrate that she's capable of looking at you in the eyes. How do you feel about that?
Sure.
It's okay to hold up a treat right now because she is so distracted. I'm here. But if we can just get her eyes on you in any way while she sits, awesome.
Look at me.
And good? Just humor me here. Do you think you could show me if June can look at you without you holding the treat up? In other words, doing something like this and then treating her?
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Hey, June, sit. Look at me.
Great, really good. So notice the difference here. She's able to say, look at me, and then treat, rather than simply holding a treat up. The best time to address any unwanted behavior is before it occurs. So in this case with jumping, June very clearly foreshadows before she's about to jump. You're able to tell before she jumps, aren't you?
Yeah.
But that is our cue to get our dog's eyes on us and put them into a sit-stay. Have you taught her sit-stay?
Stay. Good girl.
We have the two ingredients to teaching her not to jump now, which are stay and look at me. I'll have great videos in the description that will show you how to teach those things to your dog if you haven't already. But I think we're ready to get serious about training.
Sit. Stay.
And then if you see she's about to jump, interrupt, even if it's on you at this case. Good, hey.
No,
and
no.
Good. Put her back into a sit.
Sit.
Good.
Sit.
Good.
Good
And she's still
girl.
looking at you. There's no need to cue her to look at you yet. That'll come later. Very good. And did you reward her?
No.
Okay, yep, that's okay. We want to reward really generously in the beginning when introducing new concepts. The harder it is, the more we need to reward. That will change later, but it's much more important right now to create the habit than it is to get the treats out of the equation right now. Rewarding those little moments when your dog holds that sit and doesn't jump is what we have to do when we're teaching this. Because right now she's got this habit of jumping. We can't expect her to just get out of the habit of jumping just like that. So it takes a lot of repetition, a lot of practice, and a cool head by you. Now we're gonna make matters a little bit more challenging for her. I've got this squeaky toy.
Stay.
Hey, what's up? Hi. Okay, all right. So right there, we see that she gets excited with the toy. What dog wouldn't? Before she jumps this time, I want you to do a really good look at me. Do anything you can to get her eyes on you. Does that make sense?
Yep. Stay.
All right, so I'm gonna
Look at me.
see that? The second I squeak, you got those eyes right back on her. That's what you have to get good at.
Stay.
This is a really distracting toy.
Juice.
And look, I mean,
Good
amazing,
girl.
really, really good. And if your dog does jump on your guest and your guest isn't really cooperative and moving away, you've got to create a barrier and come over here and say, stay. You can't expect your guest to teach your dog. So if she jumps on me, it's really on you to intervene and say, no, I need you to sit and stay, no matter how much I'm encouraging her to jump. If your dog jumps on you as opposed to other guests, it's important to not give them a place to land. So when they start to jump, get out of the way, immediately put them into a sit, stay, and reward generously on even the smallest progress at first, gradually asking for a little bit more time and good behavior. She has this habit of jumping right after you give her the treat, right?
Right.
Yep. After
Okay.
praise usually.
All right, so, and that, you know, there's a time for that. That's why we want to be understanding. Sometimes if our dog really breaks new ground on something else, we'll be tolerant of the jumping, but not now.
Yes.
Good, really good.
Nope.
Good, nice work. Put her into a sit.
June. Sit.
Good. Make her go 5 seconds. Stay.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. And it's important that the emphasis of our training be on what we like our dogs doing. You know, it's very natural for us as people that when our dog jumps on us, we tend to let them know, no, I don't like that, bad dog. But it's much more important to let them know what you do like because they're much more likely to respond. I mean, thinking about being a kid in grade school. Did you like the teacher who acknowledged the good things you did, or did you like the teacher who was always getting on you for every little mistake? Think like that. If you know you have company coming over, get your dog tired before they get there. The best way to do that is to play 5 to 20 minutes of fetch in the backyard or at a nearby park. Have them on a leash the moment company walks in the door if you want your dog out with you. But be warned, you'll need to give 100% of your attention to your dog to enforce a sit-stay because they're going to be very amped up. They're going to be very excited. If you're unwilling to have them on a leash and you want to visit with your company, I would advise you to have your dog in another room until you guys have all settled and then bring your dog out. I really want to thank you guys for giving me the privilege of doing what I love more than anything, which is showing you and others how to teach their dogs. And together with other like-minded trainers, we really are changing the way people are teaching their dogs. Remember that when you contribute $10 or more per month, I will send you a signed Frisbee. We have lots of different colors, and I'll also give you a clicker right here, which is pretty awesome too. If you guys enjoyed this video, click thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified every time I upload a new episode. Tell me what you need help with in the comments below, and maybe we'll make a video about it. You guys did absolutely terrific. I appreciate everything.
Thank you so much.
Oh, June is awesome. You're really good trainers. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Here are some relevant videos to this lesson. Teaching your dog to look at you is essential if you ever want to have them listen to you when they're distracted. Plus, I guarantee you're going to love that video. The single most important skill that all dogs need to know is stay. Don't settle on this one. I have an amazing video on how to teach your dog to stop jumping with tons of different examples from one of my classes. How to teach your dog to swim isn't really relevant to this lesson, but it was a super fun one. All right, enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.